This is JP here from LeanWisdom. Welcome back to the Weekend Stories video series. This weekend, I'm going to share another interesting story about how a Scrum Master transformed himself into an enterprise coach in a few years. Not every Scrum Master that I have seen in life who has become like an enterprise coach over a period, right? Not every Scrum Master that I have seen have become even a coach. Right? There are Scrum Masters, I have seen Scrum Master for 10 years. Right? So this one guy was actually elevated himself from a Scrum Master to a coach, to a technical coach, and now that he was so good in technical coaching and coaching, he elevated himself to a kind of like enterprise coach. Right? So now let me take you through this story. 2016, I was working for an organization as an Agile consultant. I got a chance to work with one of the teams, and this guy was a project manager, very enthusiastic, very interesting personality, wanted to learn, wanted to change his organization, his teams, but he was in analysis paralysis of whether you should go with a traditional project management or you should become a manager of a team and then become a like engineering manager and senior manager and so on, or you should get into Scrum Master role and then figure out what is his career. Now, out of these three, the absolute clarity that he got was he is a project manager, he wants to go there. If he goes there, he knows that he will become a senior project manager and director of project management and so on, because the organization has a good structure. Now, he also had an opportunity in the second one where he can become an engineering manager. The organization was okay with that, right? And he also had a great career. On the other third one, his behavioral attribute demonstrated that he is fit for third, but he has absolutely no clue about this career, right? This is the context. Now, I started working with this chap, and I still remember this one evening around 6:30, we both were coming down from the lift, from 4th floor to ground floor. We came down, in the reception we started talking at 6:37 in the evening. We were talking and talking and talking, it went till 9:30. All that we were talking was about his career. He was not sure what to do. I told him, by looking at your behavior, looks like you are a right person for a Scrum Master role, and then you will probably make a good career out of this. Right? That's my gut feeling. After a week, he came to me and said, "Hey JP, I want to be a Scrum Master. Let me try." I was happy. Why? Because he took my suggestion, he took my coaching, and that was an experiment for me, right? I also do a lot of such experiments in my transformation, and this is one such experiment. So I want to see a traditional project manager, but with the mindset to change to Agile. I want to become a Scrum Master, what could happen? Wow, that was the rest of the story, right? So this guy, when he became a Scrum Master, he was so interested in learning. He started focusing on learning Agile. He thoroughly understood Agile values and principles. He understood the framework. He started asking a lot of questions, debating about what is right, wrong. But he learned in this journey, and then he became a very good Scrum Master. In less than a year, he was one of the best Scrum Masters in the company, right, that I could see, right? And is that enough? Then I started coaching him. That's when I kind of moved out of this organization after a year. But I was connected with this guy, and I kept on talking to him, and then I told him, "Hey, why don't you look at your career beyond just a Scrum Master? Because you're a coach material for me. You can actually coach multiple teams. You can coach a large program, right, or a large product line, not just only 1 or 2 Scrum teams." And he was interested. He tried to figure out an opportunity within the company, which he could not get it. He moved out. After 13 or 14 years of his career in a single company, he decided to move out because he wanted to explore. He wanted to grow in his career. He wanted to learn more, right? That was another big change that I saw. He was okay. First time when I met, he told me that I'm settled, I will retire here, right? And after a year, he said, "Hey, I want to move out and figure out. My intention is not to take him out of the job or take him out of the company. My intention was for him to learn more." He started figuring out, he got a much better job as a coach elsewhere. He joined there, Then he started studying a lot about technical agility. He learned technical agility related things, and then he started, coaching that. One fine day, he called me and said, JP, I'm called as a technical coach today in my company. I'm the only technical coach in my new company. Wow, right? Learning, right? So I used to have coaching conversation with him on and off, right? And one of the coaching conversation that I had was, what is your ultimate goal? And he wanted to be an enterprise coach. Remember, I met him in 2016. What is 2024? 2 years back when I met him, he told me that, JP, I am not an agile coach, but I think I am a kind of program level coach. I am coaching like 100 plus people now. Wow, right? Today, the same guy is like an enterprise coach. He has reached a stage where he's able to coach the leaders, coach the organization. There are many people getting coached by him. He's able to give much bigger business results. So in the recent conversation, I asked him, what if you would have taken these two, out of these three, you have neglected two because of me, because I kind of, influenced here. What if you would have taken one of these, what would have happened? He said, I don't know what would have happened, but I don't think I would have experienced what I experienced here. The learning, the experience, the journey itself was so fabulous, right? Now, why am I sharing this? I have met hundreds of Scrum Masters in my career, right? From day one that I've been working with teams. There are very, very few Scrum Masters that I see who elevate all the way from a Scrum Master to an enterprise coach. How many of us have really scaled up? Is it because Scrum Master doesn't have a career? Do you really think so? Is it because you are not capable as a Scrum Master that you can elevate? No. It is just because you don't set a goal for yourself. You are happy to be a Scrum Master today. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do throughout your life as a Scrum Master? Some people say, yes, I'm okay, I'm happy. But if you have a zeal to learn, if you have an energy to move up, if you want to elevate yourself, I would suggest set a goal like that and start challenging yourself. Right? This is a great story that I had. I was personally inspired by this person, so I thought I'll share with you here. I'm sure if you're a Scrum Master, I want you to take up this and challenge yourself. If you need any support here, hey, you want to talk to me one-on-one, reach out to me. I'll support you, I'll help you, I'll coach you. Right? You can become much bigger than what you are today. Thank you for listening to this weekend story. Have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye-bye.